Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live at Washington, D.C. on Inauguration Day. President Donald Trump is returning to the White House as the 47th U.S. President, and he's about to give his acceptance speech after being sworn into office.
Thank you very much, everyone. I am honored to be re-elected as the 47th President of the United States of America. On this day, I am promising the American people that I will make America great again. And on every single day of the Trump administration, I will receive your letters and your phone calls and listen to what my citizens have to say. I said that throughout my campaign, and I plan to stand by it. This is my private number. Call me at the White House if you have anything meaningful to say. And in conclusion, this is going to be a great 4 years. I look forward to it.
Mr. President, another petition just came in the mail.
Put it in the to-be-read pile.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, when do you plan to read all these petitions?
The last month of my term.
Seriously?
Yes. During the last month of my presidency, I'll go down to Mar-a-Lago, spend the winter holidays on my yacht, and bring along these papers for reading material. Worst comes to worst, I'll look them over in November, just in case there's a good idea around here somewhere.
But you promised to read it and act on your citizens' petitions and feedback. It was a promise.
But you see, I never said that I would respond in a timely manner. Wording is very important.
Mr. President, you have 6,699 unread voice messages. To play your messages, press 1. To delete your messages, press 2. Mr. President, those are the messages from your constituents. When are you planning to listen to them?
I'll get one right now. How about that?
Mr. President, I'm a retired 77-year-old veteran. I did two tours in Vietnam, and I wanted to tell you that we grew up in a country that is now unrecognizable. I don't know what happened, but over the last 10 years, the United States of America has changed for the worse. And the political climate in this country is deplorable. My quality of life has plummeted, and I must ask...
Well, I appreciate him reaching out, but to be frank, I'm older than him, and I quite like the direction this country is heading, so I'm not too concerned.
Do you plan to listen and respond to any other voicemails?
No, not particularly.
Mr. President, you centered your entire campaign around promising to listen to voicemails, calls, letters, and written petition that you only won this election because voters found you. Why are you not upholding your promise?
Well, that's a good question, and the truth is, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm a very busy man. And also, First Amendment, I can say whatever I want. Like I said, I will go through all of this, just not right now.
Sir, citizens also have the First Amendment right to petition.
Yeah, but I can ignore that because they're primarily civilians with no knowledge of government, beyond the Second Amendment and that Miranda guy.
Mr. President, a group of 7 senators signed the most recent petition.
What? Release their names to the public. Tell the world about the fools who dare to go against my brilliant ideas. Fire them immediately.
That's illegal, Mr. President. You can't release their names to the public. What if they get harassed and attacked?
I can totally do that. The Supreme Court said so in 2010.
Mr. President, throughout your campaign, you've repeatedly claimed that your administration will make America great again. How do you plan to achieve this without listening to your citizens?
See, miss, I think you and some of the American people misunderstood what I was saying, which is ironic, given the left's calls for critical thinking and media literacy. You're the ones taking quotes out of context and making everything out into something it's not. I am making the United States of America great again. For myself.